Alright, hopefully you can hear me. Kind of missed the bus, but it's alright, because I'm on my way to the library right now. So, yeah, I got a brand new fade. Before you start asking questions. So let's hop into it. Let's talk about how did Harley Sawyer survive? Well, I think that hold on a second. He didn't survive. He was revived. And let me tell you how. So, back in chapter 4, when we first we take the elevator, walk into the hallway of the screens. Take into account that when we first walk in there, right, before we get grabbed by one of his goons, you know, one of his gang members, you know, one of his robots. Before we got grabbed, the Playtime logo was seen on that computer where we get the Omni chip. It was the Playtime logo. Now I need y'all to remember that. And yeah, it was the Playtime logo. And saying so after we avoid the Starly Hoyers. After we avoid the Starly Hoyers, hold on a second. Yep, a bus. Yep, that's a bus. That's a bus. That's a bus. Man, you gotta be kidding me. Did you not see me coming? This is to CRC. It's about to hop on a bus. My freaking goodness. But so the Playtime logo was there when we first walked in, before we got grabbed by one of his bodies. And so when we get there, after we deal with more of his goons, more of the Starly Hoyers, when we get there, sorry, construction over here, got more construction. So when we get there, it says something along the lines of overloaded. So I don't remember, but what that means is that wait a minute, before I even get to that, remember, he said he'll bury himself so far down that no one else would find him. He will bury himself so far down and no one else will find him. Not even us, the prototype, anybody. And what he meant, and at first we didn't know what that was. In fact, when I was playing the game, I was like, okay, man, take your time to do what you need to do. But he already had it planned out. Because see, Harley, he can't really die. He's not like the other experiments. He can't really die because he's the man, the myth, the legend, the Nintendo 3DS. He is the Windows 11, the Mac OS. He is the Google Pixel. He is the Samsung A32 5G. He is the iPhone 17. All right. Like, you get the point. But so back to this overloaded stuff. So overloaded meaning when you get there, he knows you're in his domain. He'll even let you go into his office. But take into account that hold on a second. That Harley. Yeah, take it to account. Like Harley knew you was in there, but he didn't. But like he didn't activate. He didn't activate none of his robots until it's kind of technically too late. Take that into account, because he knew that if he died, he was going to be revived. Now, after we grab the Omni chip and leave the room, notice how the door is closed. And remember how big his office is? The prototype can fit in there. He can fit in there. Now, I think what he did is he was blending in, right? He was blending in. He was blending in when we killed him. I think he either witnessed it all or he overheard us killing him. And once he saw that, he closed the doors, grabbed his brain, and he's not gonna use the brain for himself because like the prototype, he ain't that type of dude to, like, you know, steal a brain. And the more the brain's, like, you know, like in the atmosphere, more it's gonna, like, you know, dilate, and it's gonna die. So he took his brain, rushed it to another system, and then put it in there. Because technically, he needs, and he doesn't need Harley. And so, yeah, he closed the doors, grabbed Harley's brain, put it to another system. And then, one thing I got to tell you guys is that Harley Sawyer is going to be the biggest game changer in chapter 6. He will be the biggest game changer. Now, I still got to upload, what was it? Still got to upload if Nick A30 was Black and He's Part 2. Like, I still gotta upload that, and on the Nike Air Forces stuff, I'm sorry, I didn't had enough time to do that. So, like, I ain't got the time in my hands right now for the Nike Air Force stuff. But yeah, so Harley's gonna be the biggest game changer in chapter 6. Where one theory, he could be an unexpected ally and help us fight the prototype. Or the other one, him and the prototype will join forces. Either way, chapter 6 is going. Now, it depends if they take their time. Chapter 6 is going to be a banger. It's probably more than likely going to be a banger. But yeah, that's about it. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe for more. It's Boy MXT. And yeah, have a blessed day. Read your Bibles. And yeah, sayonara. Subscribe for more content.